Okay, so we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your midday treat. Um, Actually, I'm excited. We are on my Facebook profile page. I am, if you don't know me, my name is Christy Brandon, and I am a fellow world travel expert. Well, no, honestly, traveling expert. Um, but my guest, okay, I say my guest, my friend and my business partner and my travel partner has traveled all over the world. And that's exciting. And I just got back from one of my life experiences, a Mediterranean cruise. It was amazing. And I talked about that the other day. And I will tell you that this person right here, she inspired me to actually look at places I couldn't even pronounce. Let's be real. Let's be real, right, Silka?
Yes, I'm still trying to. Hi,
Get it
everyone.
on your page.
Yeah, and it's not letting me, so that's okay. We'll figure it out after we're done, and it'll stream over again. It just won't be live.
Right? It's all
I
right.
don't
So
know.
we're gonna
I
we're
don't
just
know
gonna
why it's being difficult, but technology
it's
can be
technology.
amazing, and then
It's
it
so
works, and
amazing.
sometimes it doesn't. So, but we are here. I'm super excited to finally be live with you, and that you are actually back in US alive and well,
Live.
and not cut off from the world.
I
So
know. But you know what? It's great sometimes to do that.
I'm
However,
super excited to hear about your travel experience. So this is all about travel. This is going to be all about travel.
mhm,
And I'm so excited. Why? Because travel has gotten really expensive lately. And what we have for you is just most amazing and affordable for everyone. Wouldn't you say?
oh, I love that you said affordable because that's what I fear. I am literally traveling luxury for less. And when I say that, I know that sounds maybe cliche. However, that's what I feel. Like I feel like life experience that I went on, it's the first cruise since before the pandemic that um, our company had offered. And I thought, huh, I'm doing it. Because why? Because when they asked where someone in North America wanted to go, I said Mediterranean cruise. And the next month it was there. So I figured I needed to. And I was the only one from the US who was there, and my family who was with me. Um, and you're right. Like a lot of people, and someone said, well, people aren't traveling. Let me tell you something. This boat was full. It was full. It was crazy. There were people everywhere. People are traveling. And I want to be those people, right? And if we could do it for less, and when I say luxury, it was luxury, it was fun, it was an experience, and everything was curated for me. I mean, yes, I booked my flights, but once we stepped on that boat, it was all, hey, you're doing this, you can do this, we could do excursions, we could. It was just, yeah, travel is healing, and yes, I did, and it was self-imposed, or not, it wasn't self-imposed disconnection from the world, from everything. However, there we go. However, it happened and I couldn't go live and I couldn't share on some of my things. And all of a sudden I'm blurry. StreamYard, get
Yeah,
better.
but look, I am right now at my house and I can't seem to stream to my Facebook. So
Y'all,
maybe
we love technology.
the technology is crazy sometimes. I mean, but I know. I mean, I have been on several cruises. That's one of the reasons I don't take a lot of them, is
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you cannot access your social media fast enough because it's very slow for some reason, the
Yep.
Wi-Fi. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I mean, look at the technology of these huge ships. It shouldn't be. But yeah, so I'm like, oh, what happened to Chris? Because I was like super excited to see your videos from the ship. I want to
Mhm.
share them because, people that want to travel want to see, hey,
Mhm.
how was that experience? I want to travel, I want to see. So I totally get that. A lot of people are not too sure, are going to book there. Yeah,
Mhm.
oh my god, I'm saving several $1,000s, but is it really going to work? Is it really going to be top elite that is being shared. So it's so, it's so amazing. Just like everybody that went to Dubai a couple weeks ago, I guess, maybe a month ago. I know you didn't go on that, but it's so amazing to be able to have someone to share it that's actually gone there.
Well,
And
this week I am an overload putting things, I'm putting things out there and showing people, and and you're right. And so that was frustrating for me. However, it was therapeutic. And the whole time I was just like, I am so thankful that I am in this. I have a membership. I am so thankful I have this membership. I met people from Ukraine, Canada, Russia, Africa, Transylvania, Kazakhstan. Look, I even got chocolate from there. It was so good. Just all of these members, plus people I met on the boat and on excursions, and just immersing myself in making memories. So that I will say that was one of the good things that I was grateful for when I couldn't get on here. I took so many videos, took so many pictures, because I want to share. I'm going to be sharing with the world. And I started sharing the other day, and I'm like, I'm making it happen. And I want to point out, so SILKE, we met, it's been a year now. Oh gosh. It's been a year since we met in the backstage of a Zoom. And
it's been that long? I mean, time goes by so fast. How crazy is that?
Right? But one of the things that I love is when I was deciding whether or not to do what I'm doing, whether I was going to be a member or, I want to share it so I get auto-funded, I started seeing your posts and your stories. And what you just described of showing that you're there, you've been there, you've done that. I was like, and I remember texting you going, where are you? Like, where are you traveling? Like, this is crazy, because I had just said yes, right? And I was looking at these, I was like, what is the life experience? And I was looking, I'm like, oh, that looks kind of like what they're talking about. So when we started talking, you opened my eyes to so much. I mean, so many places.
Well,
places I can't even pronounce.
I was able to do that. I mean, even when I look at the life experiences that we have on this platform, and I love the group travel, because otherwise lots of times I have to travel by myself, and I don't like that so much, because I'm a people person and I love to chat and do things, have a drink together, go shopping together, do some experiences together, because it's just so much more fun. Right. And so I was going through our life experiences when I started, and like, there are literally some on there where I had to look it up. I'm like, where is this place? And I have traveled now to over 50 countries. So my goal right now is 100. So that's why I don't want to go to the same ones again. But I was like, oh my God, where is that? Because there's some, I mean, and that's amazing. I mean, we don't, always want to look at the same ones, but and also the prices are like mind blowing. The prices are, like I said, more than reasonable. It's mind blowing for these trips, and some of them are 8 days, 7 nights. Some of them are.
That's what mine was.
Yeah, yours was. Yeah. So I mean, when you're looking at the prices and everything, you really cannot beat that anywhere. And so I feel so blessed to be able to share this with the world, to be able to share this with anyone that is seeing this, with anyone literally that will listen to me. Because, I can go anywhere and just talk for hours about travel, because I have lived it. I live it. I love to travel. So for me, it's very easy. But so sometimes I have to step back. I don't understand sometimes, sometimes people need to see that it's actually, sometimes people are scared. I've had sometimes people ask me, aren't you afraid to, travel all these places? And I'm going, no, I live in San Diego. People get shot here all the time. And, and it's sad. I mean, it's very sad, but it is very true, right? And I know my my friends from Colombia, they were like, oh, shocked. Because when I was in Bogota, Colombia, they kept saying, put your phone away, because that sometimes, people come on a bicycle and grab your phone. And I'm like, but I take pictures with my phone. So, I have this little ring on the back of my phone. So I actually put that around my finger. So if somebody is not just going, there you go. And, that's a hack for anybody that has their phone out, because I use it as a camera. So I cannot carry it in my purse. And they said, oh, but that's so dangerous. They'll just grab your phone. And I said, well, that's it. I said, oh, and they said, oh, and I said, oh, people get shot. Oh, no, they have no guns here. like, okay, we good. But,
Okay.
that's why I don't worry when I travel. Certainly you have to be vigilant wherever you go. I mean, you're not just gonna ignore people or ignore things. No, but you also have to understand, and I think what I've learned so many years ago when I started traveling, I think I started traveling out of the country when I was 8 with my father, that people are different in different countries, and they speak different, they eat different, they have. I remember when I was in Sevilla visiting my pen pal, she took me to this huge market. You call it farmers market here, but
Farmers
this was
market.
stationary market, and it had all the meat hanging, like huge pieces of meat hanging, and there were flies all over.
Oh.
Even coming from Germany, we are very clean there. We don't have that. But yes, people, buy it, cook it, eat it. It's like a totally, you learn. It's a different culture. It's like I have been so many places, and I always so appreciate that, because that gives me so much
Joy.
I don't know, so much insight and so much joy to see how happy people are in some countries where they barely have anything.
You're absolutely right. And you're just talking about market too. And we were in, we spent extra days in Barcelona, and we went to their famous market. And what you just said, I'm like, I've never seen so much meat hanging from now. But there weren't a lot of bugs, right? There weren't a lot of
winter. I was there in the summer.
Oh, well, listen, let me tell you something. I was in heaven, because every next station, oh, look, it's charcuterie stuff. It's olives. It's salami. It's prosciutto. They were cutting they were cutting meat right off, right? And then I see a woman grabbing a piece of fish and chopping its head in half, and I was in awe. My husband's like, get a video. That's amazing, because you know what? I mean, let's be real. Not everybody.
Where's the video, Christy? Where's
listen, girl, I'm working on it. Don't you worry. I have days. I have like 10, 14 days to share. So little by little, it's happening. I've been on CapCut.
I'm super excited. It's funny you're saying the fish, she chopped the head off. So when my daughter and I were in Greece, I always order fish. So the entire fish came, and I'm like, oh, it had the eyes still, everything. That's not really my thing,
No,
I'm like, oh my God. And the waiter heard me, and he came back, and he's like, oh, should I fix this for you? And I'm like, oh yeah, please. It has the tail. I don't need that. So he says, well, next time order the fillet. So in a different restaurant, I ordered the fillet,
and it worked.
Oh, the head came again. It wasn't the tail, but it was on the plate. I don't need to see the eye staring at me.
Okay, I know that you just said that, but when I say the fish, like this gentleman was ordering 3 fish heads. That's all he wanted, the head, and then he wanted the head split. So if you're watching this and you're like, what the foo are y'all talking about? We're talking about travel. We're talking about immersing ourselves and seeing what other cultures do.
Right. And you have more empathy, because you can understand, yes, they have a different culture.
Well, it's a delicacy for some, right?
Even from me coming from Germany, we eat food there that people don't eat here. We eat blood sausage, we eat liverwurst. And my mother used to like to eat the brain and the tongue, and yes, I mean,
This
yes.
live has just went to the other side.
But it's true. I mean, I just want to share,
Yes.
because
Oh,
when you travel, these are the things you see. You don't
right.
have to eat it. Oh my God, this is so funny. When I was in Thailand, you know, before I went, my friend who is Thai had connected me with some of her staff in Thailand. And
Mm-hmm.
so the guy is messaging me and he goes, okay, do you also want to eat, the fried spiders and things? And I'm like, what?
No, thank
No,
you.
no, I'm German. So he says, well, usually when a delegation from the US comes, they want to eat that kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm German. No, thank you.
So that's when I can pull out I'm German. Okay.
And then the funny thing is, when I was in Bangkok, they, took me places. And they took me, there's the street that has like it's the party scene in the street. And there's women and men walking around selling them. And I go, and they go, do you want? It's like, no, I don't, thank you. But I go, do you guys really eat that stuff? And they go, oh no, it's just for the tourists. We don't eat that.
Okay. Nope, I can't. That's terrible. But it's so, you know what?
But yeah, I was like, oh, no wonder. Okay, well, it like blew me away. I was like,
okay, so I just put if y'all see the ticker, if you're watching, you see this ticker. And if you're watching later, just hashtag replay. We're literally just talking about the crazy things that we see being world travel experts
yes.
around the world, different delicacies, different. It's for the tourists and not us.
Well,
What's the
well,
craziest things that you've eaten?
so you know what to expect, when
Yep.
you're
Yep.
traveling the world. So you don't have to be afraid, and you don't have to be afraid to say no if you don't want to eat something or you don't want something. I mean, it's okay. It's okay to say no. I don't want that. Yeah, I mean, having so much knowledge, and you just, coming back from Barcelona, totally different environment than here. In Spain, people eat very late.
OMG. You are okay. First of all, when we get on the boat, we got our time to eat, and it was really late, 9:30. Of course, there were some members who were like, "This, because some people brought their children. It isn't. This isn't just like an adult only. This is families. These are,
Are
moms
there
and
all
daughters.
family ones, or some of them are just adult ones? Do you know? I
Oh,
haven't looked, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
usually it'll say like adult only, like if it's a resort, but usually anyone. I mean, you're a member, you have full control. And here's the deal: you don't have to, because there are things like we got there and there's a welcome. We had priority boarding, private boarding, a welcome little cocktail hour when we got there. Then we did some content, some videos, but you don't have to do that, right? Though my husband, he wasn't in any of those videos that they took. He was like, my brother and I, my sister, we're gonna go check out the boat. I'm like, okay, I'll see you in a little bit, because I do want people to see, how they can get their membership auto funded. I do want people to see how easy it is to share about travel. And, it was just, but people don't have to take advantage. I mean, every day I did my own. They even give us a second choice for a dinner time, which I thought was very amazing. So that also tells me this company takes care of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
People were making requests. They're like, we're going to make, and I remember they said, we're going to make it happen. Boom. And it was there probably within 2 hours. We were in a WhatsApp chat, and boom. Okay, everyone, this is what I'm like, sweet. Then we could decide what time we wanted to go. So some days when we were in Rome for 9.5 hours, and it was amazing. So we ate a little later. So we didn't want to eat at 6:30. So we ate at 9:30 that day. But and on a cruise, if you've never been on a cruise, listen, there's different hours, there's different places, there's like 12,000 places you could eat, drink, shop, all of it, gamble. And it was nonstop.
Dance, you forgot dance.
Oh,
Dance.
Yeah,
So,
there's video of that too, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna release that footage. However, yeah, it was Silka. It
oh,
was
but I
a
love to
blast.
dance, so I always look at that.
And they were playing like the Village People, they were playing Bon Jovi, and I'm just like, woo! And I'm with my new friends, and they're like, oh, we know this one. Oh, and it was an experience. These are memories. These are now core memories,
Yes.
not
So,
just with my husband and my family, but you know, and speaking of that, I grew closer to my sister-in-law. Like
that's
I love her, and kind of like my brother-in-law even more. So that part just really hit me. I'm like, I can travel. I can travel. And I felt good too. And because my husband, I mean, we spend the winter with my sister and my brother-in-law. Love it. So now we're already planning the next trip with his brother, my sister-in-law. So family is everything to me. So if I can travel with them, if I can spend time, we're already planning our next trip. And I'm like, hey, y'all, that's probably going to be a life experience. So hang tight, you know,
I mean,
because it's
there's
not just about life experiences, right, Silka? We have other things.
yes, you can book whatever you like. You can get the discounts, even discounts for flights. I know we ask that a lot, and yes,
Mm-hmm.
we have ways to be able to discount the flights as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I think, really important to know. But I think it's the holiday time right now. So I think what's so important, what I really want to share,
Mm-hmm.
we give so many gifts, and what do people usually do with them? They either don't like them, they put them in the closet, they don't, why not give the gift of a trip, an
Mm-hmm.
epic experience that people will still talk about for years to come?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was sharing, I went on trips with my father. I still talk about them and remember them literally as if they were just yesterday. But I couldn't tell you what he gave me for Christmas years ago. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I mean, that's if you have not gotten a gift, and most people wait till last minute to get a gift anyway, and it hasn't even been Black Friday, so people haven't really shopped that much. So
Mm-hmm.
give the gift of travel. Give the gift of travel. I mean, that is the most amazing gift that you can give. The education, even the
Mm-hmm.
education your children cannot get from any books.
No,
No,
none.
not at all. I mean, I
Well,
just actually got my daughter this platform because she travels and she
mm-hmm.
actually curates her own thing. So now she can do it a lot faster. Actually, her and her man going on Wednesday are leaving on Wednesday. I didn't even know they have a direct flight from San Diego to London. They're going to Scotland. So they're going to Scotland for 10 days.
Okay, that's amazing.
So yeah, so I mean, your children, that's an amazing gift to give. It's I call it's the gift that gives on giving,
You're
because
absolutely right.
I mean, it's the gift that gives on giving. You can go places. Hey, even if you don't want to leave the US, oh my God, there's so many things you can do here. And the hotels, the discounts are
Are
huge.
huge.
Yeah,
They're
just for
huge.
the hotels. Yes, so you can even just drive somewhere, or even have a nice weekend, in your city or your village, or
Mm-hmm.
there's so many options, activities. I mean,
It's
it's
amazing.
it's really, really amazing. And I think going forward, people want experiences.
Yes,
They
I
don't
agree.
want a bunch of things. I mean, we have so much stuff, real at least I
We
do.
do. We
Yeah,
do.
I think we all do. And giving an amazing experience, even, let's do it together. I mean, as a
Mm-hmm.
family, as friends, it's always, it's so, so, so amazing. And it's something you can talk about for years to come. You can share wherever you go. Oh my God, I just went on this amazing trip. And it really brings so much joy. And, your soul
Agreed.
is so happy. And
healing.
Yeah, I mean, I was just telling somebody yesterday. Oh, it was Latasha. I was just telling her yesterday, I could travel 365 days a year. Traveling is my happy place. Traveling is my happy place. Yeah.
My husband keeps going, okay, we need to put the suitcases back in the attic. I go, but do we?
No, he did not say that.
Okay, I loved your reaction because our next thing it's going to be in February,
Yes.
and we go away, and we're empty nesters, so maybe my daughter's room is now my travel room, so that's where I get everything packed and ready, and I was like, but do we have to put them back? Like, I'm ready to jump on another plane.
Well,
but
you and I can go somewhere. If your husband doesn't want to go, it's okay. He can stay home. Don't inconvenience the man.
Oh,
It's good. You can travel. That's the beauty of these trips, the group trips, but even just going somewhere together, because you're meeting so many amazing people you would have never even met before.
Well, I will tell you that I've already I've done I'm calling it vacation layaway to Dubai for next September. My husband and I were going to.
That one will be amazing.
It is going to be amazing. I've always wanted to go to Dubai, and when I spoke with my husband, I was like, "Oh, yeah." I said, "YOLO, YOLO." We are in our travel era, but I don't want to just travel to Yosemite. I don't just want to travel to. I don't know why that came out, but I think because we're talking about
Yosemite is very beautiful.
Oh, no. But I'm just saying, I want to go.
I get it. I get it. You want to see different cultures, different things. And I have been to Dubai, and I can highly, highly recommend that. And I would certainly go again, because I did not get to go to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. But yeah, I mean, I can't even get more excited about anything but this. So if you have not gotten any gifts or any gift, and people like to travel, even people that say they don't like to travel or they haven't traveled, they can start small, and getting a gift certificate or a gift like this. Oh my God, it's like
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. I mean, look at my daughter's man. When they were boyfriend and girlfriend, I had scheduled a trip for her and I to go on to Australia and Fiji, and she said, can he come? And okay. So he had never traveled anywhere, and he's told me many times that was the trip that inspired him to start traveling, because his family didn't travel with him, so he was so blown away to go to Australia, Fiji. Yeah, so you can even inspire this in other people, because it's I think it makes your life so much fuller to be able to embrace the world and say, I have been there, I've met, and you meet so many other people. Put yourself there. I mean, you are in the plaza and in Rome or wherever.
The Vatican.
Put yourself there. Just put yourself there. I mean, you can just just imagine. You just imagine. It's hard to imagine sometimes, but just if you're afraid, just take a small trip or go with someone else.
Yes. Period.
You deserve it. Yes, you just put that out. You deserve it. You deserve to travel. You deserve to see the beauty of the world. Yes, US is beautiful. It's big. And maybe you haven't seen all of it. I haven't either, but I do want to see every state, because every state is different.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, you cannot learn anything like that from books or TV.
Oh,
no. And the thing is, get out and learn and experience, because you're experiencing it.
Right.
You had experience, and it's a lot more fun than reading a book.
Okay.
Fun. Okay. I love to read, don't get me wrong, but
I love it. All right, listen. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, because I always say more than 30 minutes
Yeah, no, we definitely, I agree
or
with
more
you.
than 20, but we are, can you tell we're passionate about travel and wanting you guys know? Here's the deal. Message us, say,
Yes.
okay, I'm ready to travel. Let's go. How can I get dollar for dollar for what I put in a membership? Because it's an invitation only private travel club that is the top travel club in Europe, or in Europe and around the world, and we're pre-launching North America right now.
And we
Now,
are
pre-launch just
over,
means that people who want to share it can do it. But if you just want to be a member and start getting dollar for dollar, meaning every month that your membership goes through, you're going to get the exact same or double. You have the opportunity to double that every month to put towards travel. And at the end of 12 months, you could get a free trip for 2.
yeah,
Period.
you can't beat that. No, I mean, it's like a savings bank. And we are, what, in over 150 or over 170 countries now?
170 countries, over 170 countries. Been around
yes,
for 12 years.
It's, yeah, I mean,
So
time
it's
to
amazing.
Time to live, a time to explore, time to have an amazing experience. Gift this amazing present. You can even, put a virtual bow around it.
Speaking of virtual, last thing I'll say, we have AI too. AI planned
Yes.
all my days in Barcelona. So, guys, thanks for joining us. If you're Silke's friend, she's going to be sharing this to her page too after we get off.
Proud to malfunction.
You can put in the comments, if you know Silke, you're watching this, but you're seeing it on mine, just put friend of Silke, call me. Let's go. All right, guys, have a great day. It is Monday. Make it a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Absolutely. World-class day. Love you guys.